Keep going.
So then we do the response management. So once we have validated all the contingency plans and the communications plans, and we ensure we deliver the right training to those groups, even if they are in a multi-jurisdictions or different geolocation, then we can assess if that maximum time of disruptions or SLAs or compliance are within our bounds. Then after we have done that, then we can run the report. And the report will tell us, yes, we joined these specific groups to do the specific response, and the overall time was 3 hours. And then we can assess whether if we are within the compliance or we are not. And this is thanks to be able to work with you, identifying your critical processes and what really matters for you. So if you say, for me, the communications to the minister, it is critical, priority 1 or priority 2, then we grab those into the system. So no phone calls, no nothing. The single point of communication will be the platform, will be the Solity platform. So now you may ask me or ask to yourself, well, how this can be possible, how this can work. If I have different teams, one team in Auckland, one team in Wellington, one team in Singapore, and one team in Hong Kong, and this is a response that we need to do through multi-collaboration, well, different time zones. But because the solution is in the government cloud, it doesn't limit itself to geolocations, because it's in the cloud. It's accessible from anywhere, anytime, any device. You activate the panic button for the specific contingency, and it will notify your identity management. So John Smith will be sleeping in Hong Kong because it's 3 a.m., but he will get a notification. And then Janine will be in Auckland, and she will get a notification, but she's within the working hours. And then they start to do the real-time collaboration, and they respond. So we know incidents happen, human incidents or natural disasters. In today's world, in today's economy and environments, is not about if. We know it will happen. We know what happened in Nepal can happen to us. We know cyber attacks in North Korea, in the United States, they happen. So it's not if, it will happen. And the least that we can be, or that you can be, is just to be prepared. So when do I activate it? We activate it in training, we activate it during an exercise, and we activate it during a real incident. And we know that we have a flexibility. So we talk about cyber attacks, natural disasters, and political unrest. And political unrest is an interesting perspective, because in this global economy, we all are interconnected. We have the Department of Foreign Affairs doing amazing work overseas. And if something's happened in India, it will get affected here because it's part of our ecosystem and economic environment. So it is important to be alert and to respond to incidents which happen in different countries. If we have a serious situation with China and North Korea, that will affect our economy. And we need to do logistics, how we can send different routes or some things like that. So who will be using this? Well, this is you, because you are responsible, because we have liabilities, because you have liabilities, because you have accountabilities, and because you are responsible. And at the end of the day, we are here to add value to our society. We comply because the government has delegate us, or delegate you, powers and functions. And these functions and powers, they must be executed regardless, before, during, or after an incident. And it's your reputation, it's your work. So when should we use this? Well, we say that we do this for training, we do this for exercise, or we do this for a real incident. Auditability, it is really important when we use different systems of communications, when we approach a crisis management or incident response with the legacy technology, which is a mobile phone, an email, and a conference bridge. All that information is disjoint. After the incident, if we need to collect and consolidate all that information to provide for forensics or compliance, it takes days. It takes more than the response. The actual response can be in 3 days, and the actual consolidation of all the data in regards to that incident, it can take months. To prevent bad media into the newspaper, it is really important to capture all that information and put it into a report and validate that report. It takes time. With Solity, because they use a unified platform of communications for the incident response, it would take you minutes. You click a button, create a report, situation report, right here in your hand, within minutes. No days, minutes. Situation report right here for you, in your hand, in your device, anywhere, anytime, any device. So why this is important for you? What did you gain after you can do a better job and you ensure you minimize your liabilities? Well, it will give you a peace of mind. It will give you the confidence that you have provided the right technology and the right solution to your team, and that if something's happened, you are completely confident you will cope with, and you will be able to demonstrate your do care principle because you have the auditable part. You will have better sleep, you will have a better life, you will save your time, and your peace of mind, which is something you never can buy. Well, thank you very much to everyone. When you walk out of this door, I want you to remember that you have a challenge, that you have a problem, but you also have a solution. That Solity can work for you anytime, 24/7.